is I am very, very passionate about where I live in North Lake Tahoe and the greater Sierra Nevada mountain range. The lakes and the forests and the mountains that I get to play on and play in almost on a daily basis. So near and dear to my heart as the founder of this brand. And today we're going to talk a lot about the impacts of geotourism as well as climate change in North Lake Tahoe, and really just learn how to become better stewards of not only the Tahoe and Sierra Nevada region, but wherever you go out there in the world and enjoy the natural world.
In the Sierra Nevada, we really see that as a tourism-based economy, that our communities and our prosperity are based on the health of our natural resources that bring people here to work, to live, and to recreate. So yes, a regenerative economy is one that is sustained and resilient and based in the belief that by serving our communities both socially and economically, and by serving our environment, we are well suited for the long term.
A lot of storms that are coming in very warm. There's a lot of rain, and Tahoe really, for its recreational ability, the snow brings people to the area because we ski on it and we sled on it and we snowmobile and we do all those things. But also the snow has to fill the lake up for the summertime and fire season, and as well as get those cold temperatures to churn the lake. Anyone that's listening, Lake Tahoe does not freeze over, and it depends on very cold temperatures during the wintertime to drop the top layer of the water so it recycles itself. And that's how we get the real clarity of this lake in the summertime. So climate change being kind of the overarching, I'd say, BFP, big fucking problem that we need to deal with, that is also like affecting geotourism.
Just as we're seeing a year-round tourism season, we are now, California overall is experiencing year-round fire seasons. The lake level on the lake and the variability in precipitation that we're seeing as climate change continues to affect Lake Tahoe, we're going to see increases in the extremeness of droughts and storms. We're going to see more precipitation fall as rain rather than snow, which is going to reduce our snowpack, which means our peak snow level runoffs in the summer and spring are going to be months earlier. So if we don't do something about climate change, if we don't actively manage our lands to be able to adapt, and we don't actively manage our lands in our communities to reduce emissions and capture more carbon to mitigate the impacts of climate change, then we're looking at a really dire situation in Tahoe by the end of the century, and certainly sooner, because we're seeing the impacts already. So in the Tahoe area, one of the most direct ways that we can both help our region adapt and mitigate climate change is through more active forest management. So through prescribed burning and ecologically based thinning, getting our forests back to a healthy standpoint. The ski industries are now looking at how can they become year-round resort destinations, focusing on, building mountain biking trails and seeing, in a world with so much less snow, what can they do to survive? What can they do to help their communities survive? And it is looking to outdoor recreation that doesn't involve snow. And that's going to change, the culture of Tahoe as we know it. It's going to change the character of our region.
How are we educating the basic layperson that has walked a concrete jungle or has lived in the cities and has never really seen a garden or a natural area?
We can't get people to feel a connection to the outdoors when they're dealing with day-to-day life struggles unless they are experiencing the outdoors.
Right.
So by having folks out here, you just see this opportunity for more and more people who get it, who get that that by restoring environmental health, we are restoring economies, we are enhancing public health, community resilience. There is just so much opportunity to be found there, and the really direct education regarding the challenges is something that is, that can be a hardship in the day to day, but we will make incremental change. And over the next few years, I think that, pack it in, pack it out will be a stewardship principle that is much more commonplace.
It's part of my own responsibility to educate people where I can, let people know that, just because the dumpster is full doesn't mean you put your bag of trash next to the dumpster. You can take it with you, pack it in, pack it out. And trying to really shift my own, mindset and internal environment that does hopefully, rub off on the right way. A lot of folks that come here are coming from the cities and they don't really have the cleanest of drinking water. North Lake Tahoe tap water is some of the cleanest drinking water in the country.
Living in an area that has this kind of natural beauty, and people who live here for such similar reasons surrounding based on that natural beauty, we want to take care of it. Our visitors and downstream users of Tahoe water, the Sierra Nevada provides over 60% of California's developed water supply.
The people that really, care about where we live and to nourish the lifestyle that the Sierra Nevada provides, and using business as the way to, combat climate change and educate geotourism. And that's just for me, from my personal perspective, it's just a great, almost straight arrow into making some real positive impact quick. Business is such a powerful tool to actually innovate and make impact, direct impact, and create the change that we want to see in the world, while we harmonize our relationship with Mother Earth and co-create sovereignty.
It is leading with business and the impact that business can make, and ensuring that we are fostering a community that both supports those businesses, supports those environments, and really supports the people that make them up. So it's kind of infusing that social aspect of the triple bottom line.
Human health. Figure out where you would like to get involved and keep spreading the education. And everyone, be a good steward of the environment. Pick up trash where you see it. Don't throw your cigarettes out the window. Put your fires out. Just be cautious of definitely fires and litter, and drink Tahoe tap water. It's the fountain of youth, and enjoy nature and respect her, and she'll do wonders for you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And